Hi, I'm Amanda Hope, and today's video is about how we need you to wake up! Wake up! So I mean that in the nicest possible way, but in order for our world to move forward into peace and harmony and sustainability and probably not keep blowing up everywhere in every way, environmentally and emotionally and financially and everything. I've said this before in a couple of my videos, but those of you who are unaware, the ancients have been predicting all of this for a long time. We just didn't know exactly when it was going to happen, but we've been warned for a long time about becoming a little bit more self-sufficient, self-sustainable, not relying too much on how the world seems to be working, because a lot of things needed to change. And the world was very, very, very sorely out of balance. And I wrote a lot about that in my newest book, The Healing of the Masculine and Feminine, How to Truly Change the World from the Inside Out. If you haven't read that yet, this is a really good time to read it. It was no accident that it came out at this time in history. So I've been working on that one for almost a decade. Not because I was constantly working on it, but because a lot of other things, other books and things needed to come out in between there, and this was just the divine timing. So again, it's the right time to read it, but I don't want to go too far into that. What I wanted to tell you is why we need to wake up and how we need to wake up. And what I mean by wake up is on the inside. So a lot of people have been just kind of going along with what seems to be the way things work, and if you're not rooted in something that is bigger than you, whatever it is you believe in that is benevolent, that is bigger than you, if you're not rooted in that, you're going to get knocked over real easy when the winds blow. You know, it's like a tree. A tree, if it has real strong roots, is not going to fall over as easily when the strong winds blow. If it's relying on outside things and things that are very fleeting, it can fall over very easily or break very easily. So we want you to have very strong roots. So we got to get you in touch with yourself and with whatever is bigger than you. That is why I write the books that I write. The first one was Life Salad, Everyday Keys to Finding and Living Your Inner Truth. How to get to know yourself. How to clear away the crap and peel the onion skin of what society taught us to think like and be like, and how the rules were and things like that. And it's just not, if we really dig in and get to know ourselves and what is bigger and greater than us, we're going to find reverence and respect and healing, and we aren't going to rely so much on our five senses and the ego and the way the physical world seems to be, because that's not all there is, folks, as I'm sure most of you know. Sorry for that, folks. I don't really talk like that. Anyway, the deal is we need you to wake up. We need you to do that inner work. Our society has pushed that away, made it bad, told people, you know, oh, you can't do therapy or you can't do inner work. You must be really crazy if you have to do that. We get taught reading, writing, arithmetic in school, but not emotional intelligence, not how to do our inside work. So again, the first book, Life Salad, second book, Holding Space, a guide to supporting others while remembering to take care of yourself. So that book talks a lot about the divine feminine energy of being and holding space and gestating, and how that is every bit as important, if not in some cases more important, just because it has to go, well, I'm not going to give that away. But anyway, it's really, really important, and our society pushed it down and said it's not, and shoved away and pushed away and humiliated and made bad every part of our society that carried that divine feminine energy of being and creation and creativity and relationships and all those things we needed to learn when we were younger, but we got put into a school that only taught us the one side of everything. So it's not the divine masculine energy of things like school and academics and forward action and plans and business. It's not that that's bad. It's just we need both. And we can't just shove one part of it away and think that that's okay. So we gotta do the inner work. And we're in that time. We're in that time that's been prophesized. We're in that time where everything is falling apart. Every time you turn on the news, there's, another hurricane, cyclone, flood, whatever, on top of the COVID stuff. So this is the time, but don't lose heart. Don't be depressed. Don't think that because life isn't what it was a few months ago, it's bad or it's over. It's a wake-up call, and we need to wake up. We've got to do it. We've got to do that inner work, and in order for our species to survive, in order for our earth to survive, in order for anything to survive, really, we can't destroy it. And so we've got to go within, and we've got to tap into what's bigger than us. Like I said, my third book is The Healing of the Masculine and Feminine, How to Truly Change the World from the Inside Out. That one deals with the masculine and feminine, how those are energies within us and that we all have them, and how our society has and our cultures have trained us to act if we embody as a male or embody as a female, or what happens when you are somewhere in between the genders, or you identify more with one or the other, and how society's shoved that away. So another one in that same realm. I'm working on a series right now for Kindle ebooks. These ones only take 30 minutes to read. First one is How to Love When the World's Gone Crazy. Second one I'm working on right now is How to Tune Into Your Intuition. Honestly, I think that's the most important thing that any of us can do right now, is to tune into your intuition. So many authorities, so many people are saying one thing, and somebody over here is saying something else, and somebody over here is saying something else, and so much of it is so full of fear. And the only thing that's going to get us through and push us forward is love. It's Frozen, people. It's Frozen. It's the message of Frozen. Fear just destroys everything. It's love that brings us through. So it doesn't mean bury your head under the sand, don't find out about things, close your ears and say, I don't want to hear it, and don't be aware and, understand and prepare and things. But it's kind of like that, trust God but tie up your camel saying, if anyone's ever heard that. But what you need to do is, when you feel yourself going into fear, when you feel yourself going into anger, when you can feel that in your body if you're paying attention, and if you've learned to be still and feel into your body's subtleties. When you feel it going that way and you start to feel icky, or you've been on the internet too long, or you're looking at Facebook too long and there's too much bad news or whatever, just stop. Just stop. You're well prepared at that moment, okay? You've gotten all the information you need for that day. Stop. Get away. And go within, rebalance yourself, and find your way back to love, because we're not going to survive otherwise. And so this is not a scary, I'm being fear and scaring you. It's been time for this for a long time, and all the stuff that's going on in the world right now is trying to wake us up. So it just means we can't put it off any longer. So if you haven't yet gone within, tuned into your intuition, found out where you belong in a greater benevolent force that exists, it's time to do it. So wakey wakey, join me for more. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.